Kia ora.
Morning, afternoon.
So it's cracking?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, go if you like.
All right. Kia ora koutou. Nathan McCluskey, tōku ingoa. My presentation will be brief, but happy to take questions. The reasons that I'm supporting option 1 for water to be kept in-house are mainly the following. So firstly, I'm concerned about accountability. Maintaining in-house control means there is a closer link between operations of anything, in this case water, and the people who are accountable for the management of the thing, in this case water. So that's the first thing. The second thing is expertise. So moving management of these systems outside of council will result in a loss of institutional knowledge and expertise. Thirdly, I'm concerned about slide. So other options are the first step in my way of thinking to privatisation, charging for access to a fundamental human right, which is clean drinking water, and sewerage and stormwater are kind of correlated to that, but clean drinking water in particular, and the loss of accountability. In terms of some examples, some comparisons, or a comparison that I might use was the outsourcing of roading and footpaths. And I know there was a dual kind of operation in that regard, but as a result of that, council's financial statements would indicate that, taking account of inflation, it's become a lot more expensive to manage roads and footpaths now since that contracting out has occurred. And it's not necessarily resulted in effective decision-making or long-lasting repairs in my experience, certainly not where I live, where the same holes had to be repaired 4 times just in the last few years. And in terms of maintaining council control and keeping it in-house, one of the reasons that I like that is because there's personal responsibility. And I had a situation when water charging was brought in Christchurch City Council. I have a family of 8 living in my house. There's no way we were ever going to be able to be under the threshold, and so we'd have to start paying for our water. I contacted my local city councillor, Mike Davidson, at that point, and he followed that up, and the council came out. They changed flushing systems on my toilets, my showers, put a regulator on the water inflow into my house, and consequently we didn't get charged because we were using far too much water. And I wasn't charged for that. I wouldn't get that level of, I don't believe, that kind of response if the system was no longer in-house. Ultimately, what I'd like to see for Christchurch is to get chlorine out of my water. I remember good tasting water, and it tastes rubbish now. If option 2 or 3 can deliver that, I'd like to see the evidence to support that. But at the moment, unless we've got a better solution to deal with that, then I would rather at least have water being dealt with in-house so that there's a responsibility, accountability, and the knowledge that we currently have in the system being applied. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any questions for Nathan? No. If just about everyone, a vast majority of people have been on a similar vein to you coming in, so we've asked a lot already. So thank you very much for making the time.
Gold. Thank you.
Okay, so it's Steve, please.